my name is Keelin. I'm going to be presenting part of the presentation on sexual misconduct policy at LSE. Let's see. So just to start off, a 2018 survey found that 62% of recent graduates had experienced sexual misconduct in the UK. And this can have an adverse range of health effects, both physical and psychological. So our goals with this project were to understand the ways students perceive, understand, and experience LSE's policies and programs. So if we understand these perceptions, they can be used to guide LSE's future policies, programs, and priorities. We conducted a campus-wide online survey that reached a range of students across departments and degree levels. And I'll now pass to Vicky for the results.
The results are divided in two main concepts: experience and awareness and evaluation. As we can see, the majority of students don't know about the policies that LSE has to prevent and to deal with sexual violence. In this case, we have 101 valid answers. So we're facing a reality where more than 60% and even 90% of students are not aware of what to do or what kind of policies can LSE offer to them. And about the awareness and evaluation, we can see that most students don't know how to evaluate the policies and the effectiveness of these policies because they don't know much about the existence of these policies itself. The majority are evaluated in an effective way, but there's not much knowledge about this. There's not much awareness of how the prevention, disciplinary action, reporting, and resources the university provide to students that are dealing with this situation or that trying to help other students. And finally, we can see that even though, even when there's no much awareness of what the policies the university has in this moment, all the students, I mean, the majority of the students believe that it's important that university can provide policies and groups and majority of students focus on the idea of having a safe contact inside the university, training for the students, but also for the staff, and have more mandatory education on consents, and have more participation of the university in these topics.
Okay, hi. So most of the recommendations emerge clearly from the results that Vicky just presented, but as 4 general points for recommendations, we wanted to highlight first the need for LSE to implement campaigns to improve students' awareness, because most of the students don't know about the policies, so that's really important. Also, that through these campaigns, communication of these policies is improved to be more clear. We think there have been some improvements recently in the website, but there's still more work to do so the students clearly understand the processes and find quickly the things that they need. Also, most students feel that it's important for LSE to implement mandatory training and interventions on consent and bystander training continuously throughout the year for students, professors, and staff. And it's important that there is more than one occasions for students and the community to assist to these events. And last, we think it is important that there are safe contacts with in-depth and advanced sexual violence trainers at school, so that students that experience sexual violence inside or outside campus have someone to reach to that knows professionally how to help them. Okay, well, thank you so much for the opportunity. That's all.